All right. Good evening, everybody. I'm Penguin Hub. Tonight, I'm going to be speaking on a very sensitive topic. Uh, a news story that's been going on for the last 6 months. We've all heard about it. We all know of the tragedy that is Sean Combs, who has been, he's been accused of, forcing people to do non-consensual acts. Excuse me. It's a whole thing. You may have heard about it, but it's a very sensitive topic. So this is a trigger warning. I'm going to be talking about something that a dear friend of mine, he uh, he wanted me to put his story out there. It's unfortunate that I have the unfortunate responsibility of putting this out there. Excuse me. I have the unfortunate responsibility of putting his story out there. We this is a topic that affects many people in many ways. It's very heartbreaking. We may have heard of celebrities coming out to speak about the P Diddy situation, claiming to be victims, and then some other celebrities have been reported to apparently be victims of P Diddy. And you can understand why maybe they're not public with it. It is something that many people struggle with coming out about. Um, and unfortunately, you can add the name of Number Sue to that list. He is another celebrity that is being affected. He himself told me he wanted me to talk about it because he just didn't feel strong enough to. He's very private. He's very reserved. He told me himself that this would affect his this has affected his self-esteem. This has affected his ego. This has affected the way he feels, as a man, especially since it's not as common to hear about men coming up to speak about situations like this, to be to be victimized by a man like this, a horrible, disgusting man that is Diddy. Um, Basically, I mean, I've already said enough, but Number Sue is indeed a victim of P. Diddy. All right, and I have the evidence to prove it. We will be trying to take this man to court. I will be trying to take this man to court because Number Sue, he told me, he said, "No, Penguin Hub, no. I just want to forget all about it. I don't want to do anything. I'm scared. I don't. Okay, I just want to move on with my life. It happened. I'm moving forward. I'm 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 making a lot of money in stocks. Okay, I have my 50 cent an hour job at UPS. Okay, everything's fine now, right? But I told him, look, you're strong, you're brave. You don't have to go through this alone. You're not alone in this. You're not alone in this. I will put this evidence out there for you. Everything will be okay. I will show you. I'm about to show the world the picture because you know how people are when situations like this happen. There's victims coming out to speak up about such a horrific act happening to them, and for some reason, despite all the evidence, people refuse to believe that the person is actually taking advantage of people. Well, this is solid, concrete evidence that Diddy was indeed diddling Number Sue. This photo right here is a photo that only Number Sue had a copy of. He hid it away for many years because he felt maybe one day he'd be strong enough to expose P Diddy. Here he is. You can clearly see the pain in his eyes. I'll zoom in. He looks like he's about to maybe start begging people, whoever was taking the picture, to help him. See Diddy with his devilish expression. He knows what he was doing. See the drink right there? That's the weapon that was used that led to. I mean, I don't need to get graphic, but but it's it's really disgusting. I'm praying for Number Sue's recovery, for his mental well being, his emotional well being. Number Sue, you're not alone. You're strong, right? You're strong. You're not alone in this. We should all take a moment of silence for all the victims out there, especially Number Sue, who have been affected by Diddy. Okay, he did not want to go to this party. He did not want to go, but Diddy took advantage of him. He promised him wealth. He promised him fame. He promised him a new PlayStation 5. This was around the pandemic, when it was difficult to get the PlayStation 5. And of course, he did get the PlayStation 5, but at what cost? But this is all I wanted to talk about. Um, Thank you everybody for listening. I hope you have a great night. And just remember that if Diddy is diddling you or has diddled you, you are not alone. You can contact Number Sue. He has a pretty popular YouTube channel with like 5 million subscribers. Okay. All right. Have a good night, everyone.